let's talk about Canelo Kovalev while I open up my new headphones, man. I had to replace my other ones. I guess they was defective, but we back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Prediction for Kovalev and Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev in the car. I think this is the first prediction video I've done in the car. Great thing about doing the videos in the car is that when I'm shooting moves, I'm able to optimize and really use my time greatly. But before we get into it, I'm telling you these right here. These right here is if you love bass, dog, and they ain't even paying me to say all this. And my dog chewed my first pair up. My second pair, I left them in my trunk, and the little thing broke off. So, and the other pair I got just was defective. They was built different, but these Skull Candy bass, Can You Feel Crusher wireless headphones, they gotta have, when you see, because they like Crusher, they call it Crusher something, hash I think, but bass you can feel, get these, dog. Like dude, these are the best headphones I've ever had, especially if you love bass. It's better than the best beats you can get. I'm telling you, it's the best headphones, man, for a good price. I got them on sale for $109. Now they back up to like $120 and $130, but get them from Best Buy too. They get that protection plan on there, man. Ain't nothing to spend that $30, but for real, I'm not lying. Best headphones I ever had, man. And yeah, Skull Candy. I think the people that make Skull Candy, they actually make Beats by Dre. So same company, just they put a different price on it. But talk about the fight. Canelo Kovalev, man. Strengths and weaknesses. I didn't look at their schematics, but I assume Kovalev got somewhat of a reach advantage in this fight. Because I'm not about to put all my resources, and I did a little film study, but I seen both of these fighters so many times. I broke down fights for Kovalev, Ward, Kovalev, Hopkins, Canelo, Jacobs, Canelo, Triple G. So I mean, I'm just gonna assume Kovalev got a nice reach advantage. Probably, you know, Link seemed to be a little bit taller than Canelo, but let's talk about the strengths and weaknesses. Strength for Kovalev, sorry for Kovalev. Jab is beautiful. Power, he got a lot of power, and low key, he got a nice little rhythmic black American movement. Kovalev got some good rhythmic movement, man, and I think he a little bit more harder to hit than people give him credit for. You know, he uses angles well. He uses angles real well. Straight punches are really good. He gonna use that jab and put that two behind it. And he just a big puncher that keep you at the end of his punches. And he understands his strengths and his weaknesses as well too. But big puncher, good jab, good straight right hand. And he a little bit harder than I think people get credit for. I think his defense is a lot better than people give him credit for. And you know, a good counter puncher as well too. You know, Kovalev kind of fight like a black boy, a black man. You know what I'm saying? He do. And you know, I think that's the influence of Don Turner, John David Jackson, and now Buddy McGirt. You know, out of all the how can I say, out of all the Eastern Europeans, whatever you want to call them, ones from Russia, Ukraine, I think he got the best style, the best rhythmic style out of all of them. People say Lomachenko get hit too much. You know what I'm saying? He do, and used to get hit too much. Kovalev, you can't hit him, but Kovalev he taking shots, he taking power off his shots, he mixing up the speed of his punches, he listening to Buddy McGirt. I like his style the best out of all of them because he may not be the best fighter on the inside, but Kovalev can deal with you in the pocket, and Kovalev can deal with you on the outside. And I ain't never seen a boring Kovalev fight. I seen some boring Lomachenko fights, and I seen some boring Alexander Usyk fights. But you ain't gonna see too many boring Sergey Kovalev fights. Now Canelo, real slick. Slick. You know what I'm saying? Hard to hit. For a lot of fighters that don't speak the language, and they make you think how good is Floyd Mayweather? He able to handle Canelo like that, and a lot of the bigger guys or other upper echelon guys in this area can't handle him. But you know, got good combination puncher, good chin, good counter puncher, good body puncher, which I think is going to be a huge factor in this fight. Somebody got into an accident. Good body puncher. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I really think his speed could be the difference here. But Kovalev ain't slow neither. But his speed, his body punching, his experience in big fights. Obviously, he had a disadvantage with the size. We speak on that, but you know, I like his uppercut. So Canelo brings a lot of things to the table that can help him be successful moving up in weight. When you move up in weight, it's about speed and it's about skill. That's what it's about. And also it's about making adjustments. Because at the end of the day, you might not can fight Ray Leonard the way you might have fought, you know, Marvin Hagler or Tommy Hearns. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you rate Roberto Duran, you got to fight dudes different. You got to have skills. Especially if you one of those guys that like the bulldoze guys, like Duran, or some of the other pressure fighters. You had Carlos Baldomir, that was a pressure fighter. You know, you're not gonna be able to bulldoze bigger men. You know what I'm saying? You're not. But with Canelo, it's all about skills pay the bills. His skill level and his speed. That's gonna be his biggest assets going into this fight. And you know, if you look at Mayweather moving up, that's what, you know, he made adjustments. So at the end of the day, Canelo, is he gonna make the adjustments where I'm gonna be on my toes a little bit more, I'm gonna work angles a little bit more, or is it gonna be the adjustment is, you know, I'm just gonna do me and then I adjust on the fly? But talk about the weaknesses, Sergey Kovalev, I'll start off with Canelo. He's a smaller guy in this situation. We all know that. Foot movement not that good, and Kovalev can't use his feet around the ring. He gonna have to get past Kovalev's stick, and also the stamina. Now people don't think it's a stamina issue with him moving up in weight now. You know what I'm saying? But it might genetically be that he don't have no stamina. But when you do suppress your weight to cut your weight, that do take away from your stamina. But for Canelo, the foot movement, you know, is giving him trouble. He's a smaller guy, and he gonna have to cut the ring off. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to cut the ring off on Kovalev, and that's gonna be huge. But other than that, and also one of his weaknesses is his combination punches come off at the same rhythmic movement, rhythmic timing. Floyd Mayweather picked up on that, and you know, at the end of the day, he was able to pick up on the timing and able to pick him apart. I believe Kovalev, if you watch him and Buddy McGurk watch closely, you can pick up on when Canelo, he telegraphed his shots. You can pick up on him telegraphing his shots, but other than that, there ain't too many more glaring weaknesses for him, man. But Kovalev, obviously the body is the weakness. He an older fighter. He faded a little bit going into the later rounds. And another thing that's a strength. I think him fighting with only 10 weeks is a strength. He gonna be in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a strength. Him fighting with a quick turnaround, that's a strength. As long as his eyes and shit heal, which look like they have, you know, his strength gonna be he gonna be sharper. He gonna be in hell of a shape. He gonna be in better shape. So that's a strength. And staying in the gym and not going to drink vodka and party, that should be a strength. I wanted to say that. But body punching is a weakness, and then his age is a weakness, and also he don't have no looping shots. His left hook, they've been trying to improve on that, but his left hook not that good. His overhand right hook ain't that good. So Canelo looping shots, Kovalev looping shots, he really don't have really good looping shots. You know, I'd rather have good straight punches than looping shots, but that left hook, you know, you need that. And for a southpaw, you need that right hook. And for the orthodox, you need that left hook. That left hook is vital. You know, and I think they improve on it. They can continue to improve on it. He was throwing it more in his last fight versus Anthony Yard. But his straight punches is really what get you, what get you. But pretty much those are, and then you get on the inside, he can't bang on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You know, if Canelo is able to get on the inside like he did Rocky Fielding, you know what I'm saying, then, it might be in trouble for him. So, when you seen Joel Gonzalez get on the inside versus Shakur Stevenson, what do the smart fighters do? They don't fight fire with fire where they outgunned that. He held him. And that's what Kovalev going to do. He got to hold Canelo up under the arms, hold him, and then wait for the referee to break a spin out and create that distance. But if the fight is falling on the inside, Canelo got the shorter arms, quicker hands, and I think he's a better fighter on the inside. So for Kovalev, the no looping shots, the age is a factor, and then fight on the inside and the body is the weakness. But what Canelo got to do to win this fight? Let's start off with Canelo. First off, he got to finish on his feet. He gonna get the decision regardless. And I do feel that he moved up, and he's being allowed to do things that shouldn't be allowed to move up. Take it 5 you want to take it. All right, but Canelo got to get past that stick first. And how you take away the jab? There's a few ways you can take away the jab. You can jab with the jabber. That's what he did versus Danny Jacobs. He double, triple jab him. You can counter the jab, come over the top. But really, do we got enough arm length and quickness to really step in to come over the top of that jab or counter that jab? You can throw the jab to the body and make Kovalev reset. So at the end of the day, it's a lot of different ways you can take away the jab, but it's easier said than done. And Andre Ward found that out. And one thing for Canelo too is survive the first 6 rounds. Kovalev is at his, he's at his hottest in the first 6 rounds of a fight, the first half of the fight, and then he fades out. So the first 6 rounds of the fight, Canelo got to be cautious. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, he got to get on the inside and work the body, stay there. Don't allow him to hold you. Work the body, work the torso, rip the uppercut. And his speed, he got to use the speed. You know what I'm saying? If Kovalev lazy with a jab or Kovalev reach with a right hand, if he miss with a left hook or right hook or overhand right or whatever it is, he got to slip and he got to make him pay. He got to get Kovalev respect early. He has to slip and make him pay. He can slip to the body, left hook to the body, left hook to the head, left hook to the head, left hook to the body. He can pretty much, do this in so many different, in a few different ways. But for him, I think he's gonna try to walk down Kovalev and work the body. And like Andre Ward said, it's a calculated risk. This ain't the best Kovalev. When Kovalev was a boogeyman, some of them dudes ain't never dreamed about calling that man out. But for Canelo, it's about surviving the first 6. It's about slipping. It's about slipping and countering. When Kovalev missed, he got to make him pay, especially after 6 rounds. He got to make him pay. With the left hook to the head, left hook to the body, uppercut. He got a really good uppercut. And he got to be defensively responsible. I think that's huge. He got to be defensively responsible. That's huge. He can't make no mistakes. But Kovalev, what he got to do? Work that stick. Work the jab. Jab, put the right hand behind it. Keep the fight on the outside. Keep Canelo at the end of those punches. When Canelo get on the inside, hold him. Jab, right hand. Maybe mix in a little left hook. He can't be lazy with that left hook. He got to throw that left hook. It ain't got to be with the most power on it, but he got to throw it crisp. A lot of times with the left hook, it don't look solid. He just don't look comfortable throwing a shot. And also he need to work on the right uppercuts. Canelo want to come inside, uppercut. He should bang Canelo to the body a little bit too. He should. He should bang Canelo to the body, as well. He should throw that jab to the body and work that as well. But for Kovalev, it's going to be keeping the fight in the pocket or at long range and keeping Canelo at the end of his punches. Canelo shouldn't be able to fuck with him on the outside. Canelo got to be on the inside. He should be picking Canelo apart if he keep him at the end of his punches or in the pocket. you know, until you get tired. But how I think it's going to go, I think it's going to be a close fight, to be honest. I think it's going to be a fight of ranges. As most fights is, who can control the distance they want to be at. I think Canelo really want to be on the inside in this fight like he did Rocky Fielding and work the torso. I think Kovalev want to keep it on the outside, really secondary to pocket. He don't want it on the inside. I think Canelo going to try to be slippery, get away from the jab, get on the inside, work the body. And both got stamina issues, to be honest. Both do. But I think Kovalev is older and Canelo get relief by moving up in weight. But a lot of people saying Canelo go knock him out. I mean, Canelo didn't knock out Danny Jacobs. And you could say Kovalev is weak to the body, but this dude's still like a 160-pounder. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a knockout happening. I do feel like the fix is in this fight. That's why one of the reasons I'm not excited for the fight. I don't get excited for Canelo fights. I don't. Only reason I got excited for the Floyd Mayweather fights is guys like Dougie Fisher and, you know, those guys were, how can I say, those guys were trying to push Canelo as, oh, it's a young man's sport, he gonna beat Floyd, and that's their opinion. I'm not mad at it, but I knew what was gonna happen. I knew he wasn't gonna fight Floyd like Madonna eventually went on and did, and he was gonna try to outbox Floyd. You know, but as far as this fight, man, I just can't get excited for it, knowing that Canelo is like the New England Patriots of boxing. He always gonna get the benefit of the doubt. He always gonna have the judges on his side, no matter what. And him and Kovalev taking selfies together, you know, just make me think like damn, like the fix is in. You think, you know, at the end of the day, you think he was gonna move up if Andre Ward still was at 75 and challenge Andre Ward? You know, you think he would challenge Dimitri Bivol, who was on the zone? You know, who else you got up there who got a title? You know, before he lost the title, you think he was gonna call out Goldsby? This is a calculated risk. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a new trend in boxing. Instead of giving us the fights we want in the division or the fights that should happen and collecting all the belts like boxers say that's the goal, is to become undisputed. You know, motherfuckers want to jump up 2 weight classes like Mikey, like Kell Brook, and give us a fight that nobody asked for. Nobody asked for Canelo Kovalev. Nobody. So at the end of the day, I can't feel this fight like that because I feel like the fix is in. Even they gave Kovalev money to dive. You know what I'm saying? Kovalev ain't coming to win. Kovalev coming for a check. So I can't see this fight ending in any other way but Canelo getting a dub. They not about to let no old ass Kovalev come to the zone and get a victory and give Bob Arum that power. At the end of the day, I just don't see it happening, man. I got Canelo winning a close or medium unanimous decision. I think by 2 or 3. I said about 3 rounds. And on my scorecard, in actuality, he got to win about 6 or 7 rounds, 7 to 5 or some shit like that. 7 rounds, about 5 to 7 rounds, he'll win. But at the end of the day, we all know the fix is in, bro. Kovalev not coming to win. Kovalev coming for a check. He probably got some money under the table to fall down, man, and not to take it easy, not to take it easy on Canelo. But with Canelo, I just can't. I would never bet on the Canelo fight. And I respect him, but another thing is this. You got all these black fighters that won't give other black fighters that respect and just do, but I love Canelo and this and that. Imagine if some of these black fighters that say, oh, I like Canelo. Imagine if y'all got popped dirty for a drug test. Imagine if y'all was the beneficiary of a ton of close decisions, what they be saying about you. That's one thing, and this is for the brothers right here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody to hear, but this is for the brothers. That's what I get tired of. I get tired of black fighters. I get tired of black people always having to praise everybody outside our community and don't ever give us our own people the credit. Just feel like they gotta kiss other motherfuckers' ass. Oh, I gotta kiss Canelo ass because, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be. But if you did the shit he did, you know, they'd have blacklisted you, they'd have blackballed you, they'd have did you like Big Baby, they'd have do you like they do Wilder. So at the end of the day, man, when I hear black fighters saying, oh, you're Canelo the best, and imagine if you failed a drug test, they'd never put you pound for pound number 1. You know what I'm saying? They'd never put you pound for pound number 1. You know what I'm saying? We should be celebrating each other, you know, and we got to fight each other because they won't fight us. You know what I'm saying? But when I see that shit's sickening to me, man. That's sickening to me, man. But You know, they ready to write black fighters off after they get an L. Like people say, I'm done with Reach. It's like, nigga, that's one loss. He can bounce back and still be good. I still think he'd beat up Jose Ramirez, sorry ass. But yeah, I know what it is. I got Canelo by a comfortable, unanimous decision, man. But y'all know how the game go. Goodfellas Sports TV. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. We out.